Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first seeding match of the spoiler log tournament for Wind Waker Randomizer. So this is the first of I believe, 5 seeding races. So at this point, I will turn it over to our commentators to give you a little bit of a background on this.
Oh man, we are now here. This is the start of something great. The nice, the new, the second actually, spoiler alert, tournament. I am Mongol and I am with my friend Tanjo. Hello Tanjo.
Hello Mon and hello everyone.
Yeah, so this is the first race, like the first qualifying race to get a seeded place in the tournament. Basically, this is gonna be some fun, because this is a spoiler log race. Have you guys ever played Wind Waker and wish that Wind Waker Randomizer and you wish that you knew where everything was? That's our runners right now. Because in a spoiler log race, you get to look at the spoiler log before the race.
Yeah.
So the spoiler log is a pretty good tool to have. It tells you a lot of things. What have you seen in it for us tonight, Tanjo?
Yeah, so, you get to see where everything is, and also, because in these settings, the entrances are randomized, you get to see which islands lead to which caves and which dungeons. So there's some interesting stuff in this seed.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what happens here.
You can see some pretty interesting stuff. Like, honestly, like you can have any island inside any island, pretty much. It's one of those settings that we don't see in traditional tourneys, but since this is a spoiler log tourney, our players know where they are, so you might see them enter one island and just be somewhere else entirely.
Yeah, hopefully all the runners have prepared themselves for that. They've had 50 minutes to look and study at the spoiler log, make a route, and now we're about to see them test their execution against the other runners here.
And like we said, this is the first seeding race for the tournament. There's 3 more coming later this week, I believe.
Yep.
So should be fun. I think you're participating as well, Tanjo. So
yeah,
maybe you guys will catch Tanjo running next time.
Yeah, maybe doing tomorrow's or Monday's race, and there'll be one last one on Tuesday before the tournament starts.
Yeah, and they all have different time slots, so if you guys are from different places, there's probably going to be a race for you still.
Yeah, and big shout outs to Worker ZFG for sponsoring this tournament. If you guys don't know already, there's a $1,000 prize pool up for grabs. So, huge
We're not only racing for glory, we are also racing for money.
Yeah.
Man, imagine what you could do with like Wind Waker money. You could like do Zenary side quest or go to the Beetle shop.
You could, yeah. It would be interesting because you're speaking to that. Routing in rupees is an important part in these races because you're not going to get them in passing as you normally do. So hopefully the runners have thought ahead of all these little things.
So I see some people from Europe saying that their sleep schedule is all over the place, but they gotta see this. So there's some hype around this tournament. We have 4 really good players tonight. We have Jarhead HME, the guy that won the last non-spoiler log tournament, as well as the first spoiler log tournament that was a bit more underground. We have Jisnest 86, the runner-up from last tournament. We have Tuba Man, the guy that plays Toad.
Yeah.
And we have
I don't know if
Neef, he's pretty good.
He is pretty good, yeah. Made quite a deep run in the Season 3 Randomizer tournament.
We have quite the lineup for you guys tonight, so we should have a lot of fun. So, we are also starting with this little setting that we don't usually start with. You guys can start guessing in the chat, maybe. Where do you guys think we're gonna start? Because we start with a randomized starting island. So Maybe you guys will guess the right island for tonight.
Yeah, 1 in 49 chance.
Oh, someone is hoping for Angular. 5-star. Oh man.
Classic.
But my that one I can get behind. Earthquake, I get. No Diamond Step, Private Oasis, Forest Haven, Deku. Isn't that the guy from Manga?
Quick full anime now.
If we started out, Seth, I will be upset.
Is that vanilla? This is even randomized.
Probably is, but I still don't believe it. It's like I can't believe it's butter, but for Rando, can't believe it's Rando.
Yeah, if the runners do start on Diamond Step, they will be on top of the island. So it'll be interesting to see if runners route from where they start, or they'll just work somewhere else and do like a standard start. Start at Ganondorf.
Start at Ganondorf. That will be the fastest seed in the west, in the east, and pretty much everywhere. Fastest seed in the world, man. Starting Puppet Ganon's room, just crying.
I'd say these races take about an hour and a half after the planning stage.
Yeah, the planning stage is pretty long.
An hour
and a
half. Yeah.
The runners are usually flying after the planning stages.
Yeah. I'm sure, like, we have some really fantastic runners on Restream here, so
it should fly. It should fly.
Yeah.
And yes, the runners know absolutely everything there is to know about the seed. So should be pretty fun to see them. Also, I think one of the most fantastic thing I've seen about the Plano races is that even if they get all the information, not all the runners will plan the same way. Like, usually, you guys don't have the same routes at all.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see what you guys want to skip or not.
Yeah.
And yes, we do have access to the information. We have the spoiler alert. We're trying to not spoil you guys too fast.
Yeah. I quickly looked over. I kind of saw where everything was, but yeah.
If the runners do use tricks like storage, we will be able to tell you guys what they got, though.
That is true. Yeah. And now you see the runners entering the same name for all of their files. It's one of the rules of the tournament. All runners must use this name.
Yeah, we're playing a suit tonight.
Or private UID.
Oh man, I don't like when you make more sense, man. Not good. So yeah, we should have a lot of fun. We have some really good trackers with us tonight too. We have Rivers the Ferret, and we have I think DJ Guapo, or maybe Shiro. This is tracking. I don't know. Oh man, bot.
Bad bot. CSR bad bot.
Oh, pretty good point, Nerfoxing around. That does sound like a blaster noise.
Runners are off, and they are starting at Stonewatcher. It's a little hard to see because they're not looking around, but they are there.
In the background, you can kind of see a big stone head.
And we see already a difference in starting. So we have Tuba with Ghost Box Bottle, and he's actually not warping. He's sailing to Islet of Steel.
That could be his way to get money. He talked about it a lot in other races, that it's one good spot to get it.
Yeah, we see Neef getting power bracelets from Mother and Child.
Ooh.
Also using the DS Link model.
Yeah, that's a very nice link. we have some interesting links, like we have Dark Link.
Yeah, Dark Link Gymnast.
Honestly, that's fancy for Gymnast. Usually, he's even less fancy.
And he's getting the Ghost Ship chart. So that is one of the miscellaneous settings. So it looks like the runners will have to go and visit Ghost Ship chart.
Yeah, seems like it. Or maybe Gymnast is just taking it to juke us.
Well, Neef is also making the jerk play.
Oh man. Meanwhile, Jared going to catch some kids. But even if it's his plan though, he wants to keep his reflexes. Go catch the kids early.
Nice warm up. I see Gymnast now sailing to Pop Rank from Diamond Step. Or not
Oh, that-
Diamond Step, Dragon
That's
Race.
a nice place, but is it really pop print tonight?
That is true. And
Oh.
delivery bag for Tuba.
Yeah, delivery bag for the post box, man. That's fitting.
So normally you'd be required bombs to enter this, but you can actually have the gunboats shoot each other to enter.
And our friend the Salvage Corps add the first piece of the Triforce, so
Nice.
very nice.
Yep.
Maggie had
So
a mirror shield, and there's some money in the auction house.
Nice. Easy way to
Gotta
route in rupees. Fill up the wallet.
That's exactly what we needed to fill it up. Imagine, imagine like in your wallet, there's just like one really big bill.
And then you ask the cashier for change, and they cry.
Oh man, imagine asking for cash back on like $200.
In pennies. That's not a thing anymore, though, in Canada.
Yeah, pennies are kind of dead. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, pennies costed more than they were worth to make.
Now we see Gymnast and Neef doing starting up the hide and seek quest.
Oh, they're pretty well synced. So right now, 3 people chasing kids.
Yep.
And that's all part of the plan when you play Wind Waker Randomizer. Like, you gotta catch those kids. It's part of the tradition. If you don't do it, like, maybe you win the race, but your ancestors spit on you.
That is true. But there are some sins that are even worse, such as not saving Grandma.
And if you don't save Grandma, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, disappointing. See if the runners do that.
Oh, and some love from the kids. I guess that's not the thing we wanted.
Yeah, and we see Leaf gotten by Tuba there on Crescent Moon.
Interesting place.
Very, very nice. And he's turning it to night now.
Ooh.
Oh, Miss Marie having a shard for Jarhead.
Interesting to note. The first night, I think the ghost ship spawns pretty much there. I'm not sure.
Yep. Yeah, so the first night it will be in Crescent, and it is a fixed cycle. So, see if the runners know this cycle. Jarhead heading over to Pop right now. He's done with catching kids.
Tuba doing some leaf pumping to skip having to fight people.
Yeah. And he's gonna get a hero's bow. Very nice.
Ooh, pretty good sequence of objects for Tuba right there. Seems like he's going for the adventure items first.
Jarhead going to Beetle shop on Pawprint that sells the 20 rupee item. And it is a progressive wallet.
Oh man. I mean, you gotta shop for wallets sometimes.
Yeah. Luckily, Expensive Beetle is not on in these settings. This is just a single mail check.
Yep, but it can be a very interesting mail check.
Yeah. So in these settings, you don't have to beat all the dungeons, Band Toaster. You only have to beat 4 of the dungeons. And these 4 dungeon bosses are guaranteed to have a shard as the reward. So you do have to beat 4 dungeon bosses. The other 2 dungeons will be completely empty.
Is Tuba gonna have enough magic to get there? Doesn't look like it.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a time lost for Tuba there. He's actually
Small.
going to Forbidden Woods entrance. Interesting.
The Forbidden Woods entrance is probably not gonna be the Forbidden Woods, so
No,
interesting
yeah.
to note. We have randomized entrances. Everywhere can be anywhere. It's always fun.
So Jar getting a skull hammer from the wallet mail.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, Gymnast
Gymnast-
entering the Beetle shop on Pawprint. That does not have the 20 rupee item.
That's on one fault, but it still doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's see. Gonna go Dragon Roost. That one does have the 20 rupee item.
Not a bad place to go. It's pretty high up in the teleport locations. Jar going for his leaf on Crescent Moon.
And we see that Forbidden Wood leads to Paw Print Choo Choo Cave.
So it's the Chew Woods now. I like it.
Yeah. Thematically, good.
Yeah, I like it. It's a nice place.
We have a
That's
bottle. Ooh. Saving Grandma maybe into this near future.
Well, that would be nice of them. Saving Grandma fast is like a good sign.
Yeah. Okay, we have a super swim coming up on Gymnast's side, so if you're sensitive to flashing, you might want to look away.
If you're not, you might want to look directly at it because it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright, so we see Jarhead going to Wind Temple entrance, but he doesn't have Iron Boots. So what he's going to do is a Wind Waker buffer. He's going to pull out the Wind Waker repeatedly and make a little bit of progress towards the Wind Stone. And then he's going to use a Jump Slash with the hammer to break it.
Interesting thing to note, in real life, if you pull out a wand in front of the wind, you usually don't fly away, but that's because the wind is not as strong as in the game.
No.
I've tried.
We see Wind Temple leads to Bird's Peak Rock.
Nice place to go.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Wind Temple,
Bird's
Peak,
Dang.
kind of fits.
Perfect.
The post-bop model.
That's a little
Pretty
fair, yeah.
good. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
and
there's that.
Hook Shot in Wind Temple entrance. Interesting.
Yes, it's not quite as bad as Hookshot in Wind Temple, but it's still pretty high.
We see Neef and Gymnast getting their leaves.
Yeah, Neef and Gymnast having some very similar routings right now.
Yeah, both heading to Goshen. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, now Tuba is going to do his due duty of catching the kids on Windfall.
Gotta catch those kids at some point.
Oh, but he's getting storage first. So it looks like he's going to be doing a door cancel.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Jar going to Modern Chow, getting his item, going somewhere else now. Oh, Dragon
Back to
Roost.
Dragon Roost. Interesting.
Very nice place. That's bird people.
Does have bird people. Home of Medley, the best girl.
Oh,
Oh.
that can be controversial. That can be controversial. I mean, I like her, but I like to put some doubt in your head. The best boy has to be the doorman on the private oasis, though.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
doorman, man. Doorman.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
Wow. Alright, another super swim coming up on Gymnast.
That guy is swimming tonight.
He is swimming, yeah. So Tuba got door cancel on Windfall. This makes his collision very, very small. Even not there. And he's going to walk right through the stone on Gale Island here, using Wind Waker buffers. We see Gymnast doing the same thing that Jar did earlier, with the Wind Waker buffer.
So what you're saying is that we're small enough to walk through the rock, but we're not small enough to walk through the wind.
No,
That's a shame.
wind is too strong, yeah.
Have we tried storing like an extra chest on top of it to see if we can be smaller?
Chest storage.
Yeah. Got a
Practice
storage
here.
chest storage. Tuba having a bit of trouble with his Wind Waker buffers, though.
Yeah, this is quite tricky.
It is really tricky.
Yeah. Can you see
And
which fairy
do I
island?
see- a Neef on outset?
Ooh,
That smells like... Oh, I saved Grandma.
ooh, that is a good smell.
I do like my grandma's alive. Thank you.
See Jar getting a shard from this fairy island. I don't remember which one this was. Northern? Eastern? It's Eastern.
I mean, they might be randomized and we don't know. Because all the islands are the same.
That would be hectic, yeah. Luckily fairy islands are not randomized.
Thankfully.
Yeah. See Neef heading up to the outset fairy.
Thankfully,
Sure.
not randomized.
Thankfully, yeah. Maybe one day.
Now that sounds like the future, and I like the future. Okay? Interesting to note. But well, to do the trick that Jar and Tuba did to enter Forbidden Woods, you gotta have like pretty much full magic, or else it doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah. It's quite tight.
All entrance random in the future, man. I sure hope.
That would be fun.
I want to be lost in a seed for 3 days. Okay, that's my idea of fun. They are randomized, but we don't see it.
That's
what I
true, yeah.
Hey, bombs.
That makes Warlog really hard. Yep, bombs on
Bombs.
outset fairy.
Bombs behind power bracelets. That's always nice. If this
Yeah.
wasn't planned, though, I'd be mad.
The gymnast following in Jar's footsteps, getting the bottle here on top right. There are 4 bottles, but we see 3 runners now going for this bottle. So I'm sure
It's
the other
pretty well-
bottles are pretty bad.
Pretty nicely placed.
Or
honestly.
yeah, all 4. Yeah.
Going for his mirror shield.
Yeah. We
Which
see
is-
Neef.
Neef is
Neef
saving
is-
the grandma.
Yeah, he wins grandma saving percent.
Yep. If this was a plain dough to save grandma tournament, he will be the winner right now. And look at that grandma. She looks lively now. Oh, and the soup. The soup.
Very powerful. Love me some soup.
The almighty soup that never ends.
Yeah.
If you don't mess up the frame perfect trick that is not so frame perfect.
Yeah.
It's the frame perfect trick that you teach to your friends so they can't say that they know what frame perfect trick.
I guess
Oh.
Jar didn't go into Ghost Ship at Crescent Moon because looks like he still has Ghost Ship to do, and now it's at Diamond Step, which is kind of unfortunate.
Oh, gymnast going into the forest. And
Neef
meanwhile,
heading,
Tuba catching the last kid.
yeah. Neef is heading to Cliff Plateau. Interesting.
That's a place that every runner goes first almost in
Yeah.
regular races. But what is it gonna be today? Because even if we do get inside that island, it doesn't mean that we're gonna be able to get a chest on top tonight.
That is true, yeah.
Hey, that's a nice
Ooh,
quiver.
Quiver, yeah. Very convenient.
I never say no to a quiver. That allows me to miss more on Puppet Ganon.
Yeah. See if any runners go for double magic as well, even though they have soup.
That's a
Quiver
good
was
quick.
Bob Mail, Crane, yeah. Mail
Bomb
from
mail. Yeah,
getting
that makes
bombs.
sense.
Your Grandma Mail giving grappling hook.
Oh man, the grandma hook.
Hard required grandma, if it wasn't required already.
And I do love me some art required grandma.
Neef entering our first dungeon, Forbidden Woods.
The real one. Oh man.
So another thematic, you know? Cliff Plateau, leading Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, I tried to enter. We tried to enter Forbidden Woods earlier, but all we saw was choose.
Scammed. Baby Forbidden Woods.
It's like a Forbidden Woods but lighter. It's like
Yeah.
the light version.
Diet Forbidden Woods.
Diet Forbidden Woods. Yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Welcome to my brain, where things just disappear sometime.
Now we have a gymnast saving grandma and Jar soon to follow.
Or Forbidden Diet. That sounds like me. Customizing the mailbox and going for the challenge strat. Oh.
Yeah. It's very clever. Less talking to the mailbox saves you some precious seconds.
And now we have a Neef climbing on walls. I think that means there's not much in Forbidden Woods for us tonight.
Yeah. So,
Usually when a runner gets storage that fast in that dungeon, it means they don't want to stay.
yeah.
Oh, he almost jumped into the water, but thankfully we had the leaf.
Yeah. So Whitney is making break for the boss. Forbidden Woods completely empty. Fun stuff.
I mean, there's worse things. Like the boss could not be there. That would be empty.
That would be pretty bad.
You enter the boss room, just a guy raiding. Oh yeah, he moved.
Okay. See Gymnast entering the Dragon Roost Island Cave.
Oh, what will that be?
Ooh, Tower of the Gods. Everyone's
And-
favorite dungeon.
I really don't get how this tall tower is underground.
Yeah. See Neef doing the bomb strat for Kalidamos.
Yeah, the
Four
fun thing
well-timed
about the bomb
bombs.
strat is that when you don't have the sound, you'd have no idea if that it or not.
Yeah, there is a sound cue.
So
No.
right now, you guys are gonna look at Neef throwing bombs, and then someday, Kalidamos is just gonna die. You just gotta believe he got them. 4 of them, actually. So,
There he goes.
that was pretty fast. Nice. It's not the easiest threat. I know some people prefer to shoot down the vines with arrows, even.
Yeah. That strat I'm very bad with. I much prefer bombs myself.
There's also a strat with the fire and ice, fire arrows, where you
Oh yeah.
aim at a specific spot, and if you're really lucky, it works.
Yeah. That's
that's
the strat. Just nice.
Another try for shard Neef.
Yep.
But I love those pieces of the golden Doritos. Oh, climbing up real fast, using the bomb, and Gymnast is now through the first floor.
Speedy quick.
That was a really quick one. Even got the leaf bomb, so he doesn't have to wait for the water.
What a pro.
Oh, he's walking regular with the statue. I like that guy.
Yeah, oh, he got zapped. That's never fun.
Sometimes you just gotta get zapped sometimes.
Yeah.
It's part of life. Just get back up and keep going.
I see Tuba saving Grandma. Actually, the last person on Restream to save Grandma, even though he was the first person to get the bottle. Yeah.
That's very surprising.
I see Neef at boating course. Not an island you normally see in tournament settings, but
It's a nice place. It's kind of forgotten in Rando because with the Swift Sail, you're so fast that the mini game is impossible.
yeah, it's not really a good rupee farming location.
I mean, it can be if you're really, really damn good with your reflexes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, and we
that's-
see Dragon Roost. Interesting.
That's another dungeon I don't understand the way it's in that island today.
Yeah, so Fates. There are items in dungeons. It just so happened that Forbidden Woods had nothing, but there might be something in Dragon Roost. We'll see.
I mean, there should be a key here, at least.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
need
see
to
if the
spoil
game is
it for
bugged.
you guys. Look, I have a spoiler log in my head.
Ah, yes. Some fun tricks you can do in Tower of the Gods to skip command melody entirely. Which we haven't
Just
seen
good.
any runner get. Yeah.
Should be always a fun dungeon. There's many tricks that you can do. Talking about tricks, Neef is now gonna shoot down the the elevator. Emphasis on the word lava in elevator. That's how it works. If the elevators that you guys see in real life work with lava, please call me. I need to see that.
Yeah, so Faith, this is a spoiler log race, so the runners had 50 minutes before the race started to look at where all the items were. So they know exactly where everything is. It's just a execution route.
It's about routing and execution rather than the luck factor is out. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Everyone's lucky in the same way in these races. It's like we're lucky that a grandma was required to be saved.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
And imagine if she wasn't required, we would have to go out of her way to still save her.
Yeah.
And Jar just faced through the door. That's a classic. Welcome to Wind Waker, where the walls don't matter and the doors are even worse.
So we see Tuba at Rockspire. He's entering Rockspire Cave.
And meanwhile, Gymnast is positioning himself to do a little hop to skip using Common Melody. That's classic. Also, for your question, Fates, there's no draw right now because we are in the qualifier races. Basically, more runners than the ones that are being showed are running the seed right now, and depending on where they end up finishing, they will be ranked for the official 3 of the tournament. Basically, it's a seeding race.
Yeah.
There's 4 seeding races. This is the first one, so should be fun.
Tuba and Earth Temple.
Yeah. Where is their temple actually?
What island you mean?
Yeah.
It was Rockspire.
Rockspire.
Yeah.
Rockspire Temple.
Rockspire, expensive beetle temple.
That's a nice place. I mean, I'd build a temple in an island like that. If you guys could build a temple, on which island would it be? That's a real question.
What good options?
Mine will be on Outset in Grandma's basement. It's just like a series of 50 Grandma's basement. It's called Grandma's Labyrinth, and people ate it. It's amazing.
I mean, Twilight Princess, the Cave of Ordeals or whatever, gives you basically soup at the end. So.
And to answer your question, Woofer, yes, he does have the power bracelets. They just look like some bracers on this model. Kind of hard to see. The only reason I know is because I run that model. It's very secret. It doesn't show up. Oh, he's doing a grappling hook.
Let me see Jarhead in the same dungeon as Neve, Dragon Roost.
Oh man. Power braces aren't on Tuba Striker? Oh, that is a little mistake. Or bad.
Yeah. Power bracelets were on Mother and Child Island.
Yeah.
Or chest.
Neve going in a corner to get storage. Opening a chest and telling another retelling of her favorite story in the Wind Waker. Walls don't matter.
Walls do not matter. Yep.
Welcome to Wind Waker, where the walls are made up.
So we actually stored a Triforce shard there to do the big key skip.
Oh, interesting to know, because we do need those.
Yep. Double whammy.
Yeah. Imagine storing the wrong chest.
Yeah, that would definitely suck.
Where's my Triforce shard? Oh God, no!
Yeah. But there wasn't anything else in Dragon Roost except for Note to Mom, which Neve did pick up.
Gymnast picking up is a big key in the chest that we have to open anyway. That's gonna save a big key skip.
Yep, no big key skip today. There wasn't actually anything else here in Tower of the Gods.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, 2 Gilmo dungeons.
It's not a pretty long dungeon because you gotta put the statues where they belong, but other than that, it was fast. Oh, getting zapped. Think he's starting to like it.
Try it once and it's like, you know, you start to get hooked.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, gotta stop zapping before you get zapped. If you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. Oh man, there's a guy with hands. Is that hand ropes? Is that the guy from R64?
I'm not 100% sure what Tuba just did. It looks like he reset out of whatever he was doing. Maybe he made a mistake.
Yeah, it happens even to the best of us. So he's gonna go back in that corner and do storage again. Meanwhile, Jared got his note to Mom, and he's now looking to open the door. That's a... And another Trevor shard for Neef. Hey, Neef has been collecting those pretty fast.
Yeah.
2 in a few minutes? Sure.
Still no sword. Still no sword. You do need 3 sword upgrades to break the barrier. No barrier skip allowed.
That barrier skip is one of the few tricks that are not allowed. I think there's only 3 of those.
Yep.
What are the names again?
You can't do puppet gun skip, so you do need to get light arrows as well. So 3 progressive bows. And you can't do a trick called fairy dupe.
Oh yeah, the fairy duplication gauge. And Jared just messed up this room.
Ooh.
That room. No matter how good you are, at some point you will mess it up and be mad at yourself.
Yep.
It's the way of the world. It happens. Some of us have nightmares about that room, and when I say some of us, I mean all of us. Because no matter how good you get at this game, it still happens. We still need 5 more driver shards for gymnast, I think. So, yeah, that Magtail is employee of the seed in many seeds.
See, Neef over here at Gale Isle. Again, going to do what Jarhead and Gymnast did to get in with the iron boots.
So I think it's time to start being a little spoilerific. Like, this is a spoiler race. Where do you guys think the swords are? That is my big question to you guys.
Yeah, here I see 2 dungeons empty, completely empty.
Oh, and thank you ZeldaSpeedRuns 3 for raiding with a party of 30. Welcome guys, this is the first qualifying seeding race for the Wind Waker Randomizer tournament. Welcome everyone, should be fun. Oh man, some people are hoping for Iron swords.
Yeah, actually DRC was actually completely empty as well with swords, so...
It had a note to Mom, which was picked by Jared, so...
That's true, that could lead to a sword.
But it would make it, like, almost empty rather than empty, so... Oh, Jared out of the cutscene phase of Goma.
The cutscene boss.
Gotta love Goma. Oh, is that guy gonna drink soup? You better believe it.
Soup power.
That smells like a 1 cycle. Not even. That's sad.
Rip.
That ripped the 1 cycle, but was still nice to try.
So Neef is sailing to Roxbar to go to Earth Temple like Tuba. And Jim is heading to Cliff Plateau.
Also a nice place. Hey, that's a Master Sword. We got one, boys.
Hey, one sword in Earth Temple. Nice. If you've ever had to fight Valhalla without Master Sword, that is a very painful fight.
Yeah, honestly, that has to be one of the most painful things in this game. At least we would have soup, which would have made it bearable. Still not that great. But when you have Master Sword and soup, oh, now that's a breeze.
Yeah.
Don't even need to throw bombs around.
We see Tuba attempting the small key skip here to get into the mini boss in Earth Temple.
And he got it.
Nice.
Now that we're in this room, it's time to pick our poison. Choose which way we're gonna skip that boss.
Going for the right. Nice. Very popular.
Yeah, that is the all reliable. You don't even need to leave bump. And another sword.
Another sword in Earth Temple. 2 swords in Earth Temple. Dang.
And 2 swords. Is the other one gonna be there too? that would be crazy. Oh, Neef leaving our friendly medley behind to go activate the other button himself.
He actually has no choice since he does not have command melody.
Yep. Meanwhile, just climbing trees, fighting gravity.
Yeah, Jarhead also heading to Earth Temple now.
Oh wow. We're gonna have 3 runners in the same temple at the same time in the same spoiler log race. And that's not even counting the people that are not on stream. Maybe they're there too.
Yeah, that's true. You have 6 other runners not on stream.
Man. That's a big race. Gotta start a big race start this big tournament.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, 3 runners in the same dungeon, and also 2 chests appearing at the same time. That's a nice sync.
Tuba trying to get storage here. The chews were really messing him up, so he got rid of them.
Man, I just thought of a name for the chews that turn into statues. The statues.
Oh,
that would be pretty
good one. Oh, that statue is reviving.
Oh no! Oh no! That's one of my nightmares right there. Yeah, we have the statues, and we also have the Pikachus in Tower of the God. Because they're electric. And yellow. Except in the randomizer because they're another color. But it's okay because you can pretend it's a shiny Pikachu. It's even better.
I was really struggling with these 2 chews in this room. Getting storage quickly.
Yeah.
So you head to the right side of Earth Temple to grab a small key there.
Tuba activating his shield a few times in rage. It's pretty enraging when you don't even get the Wind Waker drop.
Yeah.
And there's another Travis shot or gymnast. Meanwhile, Jar flying, trying to hit the switch.
I guess.
Right, getting so
Tuba has storage. He's gonna store this door leading to the hub room, and then open the door going back. It's gonna bring him back into the chew room and unload, and he can leap over down, past the stairs here, straight to the basement.
That's an interesting trick I didn't know. That's a new one. I like it.
Tuba pulling out all the stops.
Yeah.
I know he's been very annoyed with the Earth Temples that he's been rolling recently and how the routing in it has been very wonky. So, at the very least, he has lots of experience.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna store this tingle chest.
Oh, and Gymnast is getting close to the boating course.
Yep.
Nice place to find a nice dungeon. Man, boating course cabin. I don't know.
Okay. So now here's a not very easy trick. The first song to skip onto the screen in Earth Temple requires a frame perfect roll clip with chest storage, and then you leave behind the stone.
Those are the worst.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully Tuba gets it pretty quickly. First try, maybe.
Not quite, but I'm hoping for second try.
Yeah.
Yeah, third time's the charm. All right. Hey.
There he goes.
Hey, there. We got it.
Nice. See Neef getting his first Master Sword in the 3 box room there.
Always nice
And,
to get your first sword because it doubles your damage.
Yep. And Jar is soon to follow.
I'm just going against the wall. He's gonna shoot down the elevator. Hey man, everyone gets a Master Sword.
Tuba's go moding the rest of the dungeon, skipping the Floor Master's room.
That's a good one to skip. I always skip the room with the grabby people. That's how I've stayed alive. Oh, someone asking about the room in chat. We don't really have Kevin for it, I think. So please, Tenjo, enlighten us.
Yeah, well, so all the runners have 50 minutes to route before the race starts, and then once that timer ticks down, it's up to the runners to execute that route. There are only 3 band tricks in these settings. They're pretty hard tricks anyways, so I don't see any runners even try. Otherwise, glitches are allowed. So
Yeah.
unlike Ocarina of Time and MMR.
It's still the Wild West of Wind Waker Randomizer Rando. So
Yeah.
it's insane. Like you can't do anything.
Yeah. It's quite fun to watch.
Oh man, people saying that Gomezing DRC. Damn, dude. How did you know that? I only know about the first beat.
Okay, see that Neef grabbed his second sword there.
In all seriousness, though, there's also Note to Mom that we don't know if it's
That's
useful
true.
yet.
Yeah.
Kinda
It'd be weird
tempted
for the
to look it
runners
up.
to grab it. Yeah, Neef is going to store this chest here. Probably for go mode. Look how Tupa's doing. He's in Jahala now.
Yeah, and he's done with his first face, I think. Only 2 more to go, if everything goes right.
Yeah.
Oh man, he almost spit some fire right there. Dangerous guy. That's why you get, like, that ghost is dangerous. Like, you gotta kill it again. Kill those ghosts dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't make much sense, but I like it.
Oh.
Oh, Jim is setting up for a big key skip.
Yeah. Neef
Opening
getting
the
a
chest.
little low here. Oh, Neef taking a death. That is pretty bad.
That is never fun.
No, yeah. Wasn't quite great getting the storage just there in that room.
Yeah, sadly, getting storage can be a dangerous task sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, question in chat. Someone is asking, who do we think is ahead right now?
It's tough to say.
That is a really tough one.
Yeah.
3 runners exactly in the same dungeon, and think they're about even for Rifle Shards, but they're not sure.
Yeah. I don't think Tuba's entered any other dungeon yet. If I
That
recall.
is, Tuba might be lagging behind a little.
Yeah. But
But hey,
that
he's
death there by Neef is definitely not good.
the death.
but,
The death
yeah.
is never good.
Mhm.
And the shoes are already starting to hug him in the room.
Yeah.
And People are believing in the power of the post box, though. That's great.
Now, if Tuba used his Toad model, would they believe in the power of Toad?
Probably not.
Alright, see Tuba going back into Earth Temple.
And
So
Nate's
that's more-
got the storage, so he only needs to open the chest now.
Guarded by
It's-
Chews. There we go.
Oh, and that's a dead Goma.
Yep.
Flashing. In 2 colors that look exactly the same to me, but... We only need 1 more sword on Jorah's side, and we need to get to light arrows, so...
Yeah. Where are these bows?
Yeah. I mean, I know. If you guys want to know, I could tell you.
Could be
Say that,
vanilla.
but I still haven't looked at the log properly.
We see Neef recovering from a EGL skip there.
That's a good one.
It's always scary.
Yeah, it's one of those tricks that is just always scary.
There we Yeah. So Tuba is in the Big Key room in Earth Temple.
Oh, a really good question. Do we need to collect the pearls tonight?
Yeah, so only if Tachi entrance is required. You don't need it to go into Hyrule. You don't need Tower of Gods to be up.
It's very nice in that regard.
Yeah. We haven't seen any pearls yet though, so likely not needing to go into Tower of the Gods entrance.
Yeah, I think that if we needed to go, they would have gone to Mez's house while saving Grandma. Yeah, that's another
And
house,
the
of course.
last sword in Earth Temple, so 3 swords in Earth Temple.
Man, that's Sword Temple now.
Earth Temple took all the items from the other dungeons.
Is one temple gonna have all the bows then? That'll be good.
That'd be 5 dungeons in logic. That would not be
Well,
fun.
that would be good, but not for the same reasons. It would be good for the spectacle.
Yeah.
Alright, almost getting Spitfire on.
Alright, Jim is now entering Earth Temple, which Tuba is now leaving for good.
People opening for vanilla light arrows. I like you people. Oh, Neef getting hit by bats. That's always dangerous above this.
Yeah, they
This,
can knock you out. Very not fun.
Yeah, and when they do that, they become employee of the sea like instantly. It's amazing. Neef opening the warp pot just in case. And also to come back later.
Exactly, just gonna fall.
Did he
Interesting.
forget to...
He needs to beat the boss, yeah.
does he want to be grabbed?
See, maybe that's just part of his plan.
I mean, sometimes you do need a hug, but that's a weird way to get it.
Seems a little confused.
Jared is now 1 try for shard away from being able to access Hyrule.
And we'll see if Vanilla Light Arrows is actually what's gonna be happening.
Yes, to answer your question, Connor Daly, they do all have the same seed. They all are playing with the same seed. They all have access to the spoiler log. They had 50 minutes to route everything, and now we're seeing the results.
Yep. Interesting that we see a bunch of different routes. I really like it when we have that.
It's always the best. Like, it shows you that not every runner does think the same way. Like, just a wild example. Our runners did that route. If I was playing, I would have gone to Grandma's basement and just not moved. And that would have been incredible.
Quite the strat.
It's the best one because like you don't have to pay rent. Yes, this is a spoiler log race. Basically, they are allowed to see the spoiler log for 50 minutes and route. This is more a contest of routing than a contest of normal rando, basically. Yes,
Quite
the R in the Wind Waker Randomizer stands for Randomizer.
See Neef getting his last sword. We'll see what he does with the boss door here.
Interesting that he didn't go in.
Yeah,
with
might
the
have been
story.
muscle memory or something.
I think he knows a lot of HD tricks, so maybe he's gonna roll clip
Ooh.
and just fly it to the boss, but I don't know.
Alright, Jarhead is at an Earth Temple. Let's see where he heads to next. E.T. had all 3 swords, Panic. All
Yeah.
3 swords.
Sword Temple, let's go. Stabby Temple, maybe?
Yeah.
But be careful in
on.
Stabby Temple, because if you go to jail, you get shivved.
The Jar heading to Islet now. First place that Tuba went to. We know it has delivery bag. We just
Yeah.
do manually destroy this gunboat.
And Neef storing another chest. I think he realized
Yeah.
the error of his ways.
Yep. Yeah.
And imagine if that statue, they decided to have like actual legs on the wall. Then you couldn't do that trick anymore.
Make speedrunners sad.
That's a revision of the game I would do. Like you patch new tricks to do everything, but the old tricks they all don't work. Figure it out, guys. Figure it out.
It's a whole new game.
It's a whole new game.
Yeah, at least Neef got a first try Earth God Zerg skip there. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
You got to practice the first time.
Yeah. Now we see Jarhead going back to where he started, onto Stonewatcher.
Oh man. The place of all beginnings. Is it gonna be the place of the hand though? Oh, he's posting the note to mom. So
Nice.
might be interesting. Jim is getting his first Master Sword now. He's the last one to get him.
Yeah.
While Tuba trying to get storage. Oh, that's a big
Pick
box.
the box.
And Baito's mom with the money.
Money. But
Man.
they still got no to mom, which means that this male here, Baito, has to be good.
Yeah. Oh, that's fire and ice arrows.
That is a bow locked behind Earth Temple, basically.
Yeah, so Earth Temple stacked.
Yeah, Earth Temple stacked.
What can I
Nice.
say except Earth Temple stacked? Talking about fire and ice arrows, we're gonna be able to use them on the island of the beginning.
Yep. Needle Rock.
Honestly, looking at this seed, this would have been terrible as not a plan though.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone would have saved Earth Temple for last.
That's a classic. Nobody goes to the one temple that is our required. Jim is getting another sword now.
Nice. Now let's see what Needle Rock has for Jarhead.
It had a very nice light arrow.
arrows. Look at
Oh
that.
my god.
So 2 bows locked behind Earth Temple.
Wow. So, repeat after me, everyone. Earth Temple is stacked.
This had one heck of a Earth Temple.
I mean, Rockspire Temple.
Rockspire Temple, yes.
Yes.
Expensive Beetle Temple.
Yeah, expensive.
Beetle
gear.
strikes back.
It's just the storage behind the shop.
Yeah.
And I think Jared is only after one last driver shard, which is in Earth Temple, which is that hole here. It doesn't make much sense, but I like it.
Yep. The very slow dungeon. So we'll see where Jim and Neef end up relative, and Tuba once
Yeah,
Jar exits.
Right now, Jar is the guy to catch up to, but they are the guys to do it, I think.
Yep.
Some very good runners tonight. Like honestly, we're getting like spoiled for this spoiler dog race.
Everyone's getting spoiled. Runners, commentators.
Everyone is getting spoiled, you say? Last try for a shard on Andros. Yes.
Oh no! Cover your ears, chat.
Now that's spoiling. Yeah, Tower of the God is the longest dungeon. Even in Go mode, you have so many things to do.
Yeah.
Hope you like to bring statues to their home. Well, right now he is the guy to catch up, Jared. He only needs one try for shard, and the only redeeming factor for the other players is that he's not going to be straight in front of the portal try rule after going out.
No, yeah.
But honestly, the other runners are not very far behind, so if he messes up, it's going to be a problem for him.
Yeah.
I'd like to remind everyone that this is the first of 4 seeding races, so there's going to be more planned coming your way later this week.
Yeah.
Is the next one tomorrow?
It is tomorrow, yep. 11 a.m. Eastern time. Feel free to convert that to your local time.
That is the early bird race.
The early bird race, yep.
It's not very early though, so it's like
Unless you're
moderate
EU.
early birds.
I see some European runners in that one.
Oh, that should be fun. We have a good lot of European runners now, so might be their race.
Yeah. I believe there's like 42 or so runners in the tournament. So
Wow,
big
one.
From today. Yeah, big tournament.
I'll go open the tourney thing. See who is in the tournament actually, because I am a curious guy.
Yeah. Now these seeding races are optional. You may see some runners not able or choose not to participate, in which case they will be seated randomly at the bottom.
Oh wow, there's a lot of people. I think my favorite player in the list is placeholder 2.
Yes, placeholder 2 is the runner to look out for, I think.
But he might get beaten by placeholder 1.
Yeah.
All joke aside, we have some really good runners for this tournament. I see names like Jay West, Linkus7, Zombie God. We even have the guys that you're seeing tonight. Original Elijah is in the running too. Rick Yoski, Shizuku, PK Slam, Vex Great, another guy called Vex. Damn, 2 Vexes.
2 Vexes. 2 placeholders, 2 Vexes.
Man, I want the battle of the Vexes and the battle of the placeholders. Let's go. Because he's not in this race, but he is in the tournament. Right now in the race, we have the 4 players that you are seeing, as well as Sizival, Artemis Smiths, Jet Loader, Parker the Panda, Sir Kilp, and Stella Cat 123. Yes, Trog is participating, and I don't see Samurai Man anywhere.
Yeah.
If that's your question.
So, yeah. Alright, we see Fire and Ice for Neef, and he's gonna head into Needle Rock now. Or he's gonna go through Stone Watcher to Needle Rock to get Light Arrows.
Oh, almost knocked down by the bubble there, Jar. Gotta be careful with those bubbles. They can pop your bubble really fast, those bubbles. Like you think everything's going well, and then all of a sudden, bubble.
Yeah, Gymnast heading back into Earth Temple for that last sword and big key chest. And then
Yep.
he'll be getting his light arrows.
Yeah, then you'll be outside to get the fire and ice arrows and the light arrows.
Mm.
So we might see a Gymnast catching up to Jarrett right there.
Yeah. Tuba fighting Kalidamos with bombs here. Big bombs on these on this postman
Yeah,
postbox model.
the crates are pretty intense. Like, every time I see them, I'm just like, oh man, that guy is delivering some loot crates. We're gonna go bankrupt. Nice. Jim killing the bubbles before heading to fight the big guy.
Mhm.
Meanwhile,
Much easier,
Jarrett, I
so.
think, is at his last statue? No, the second to last.
Yeah, one more.
Ball's Box is a very nice model. I also like the S-Link that Neef is rocking.
Yeah, that's a very interesting model.
It's a cute model. Yeah, the leaf on the Postbox man is amazing. The postman. And you can pump him.
Yeah.
Jar missing is a statue jump.
See Neef in Tower of the Gods along with Jar.
Oh man. The runners are catching up.
See where Tuba heads to. Loopy still has to do Tower of the Gods.
He is going to Stone Watcher.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks like Stone Watcher.
Yeah.
So now, Jonas heading. He's going to get his pulse bag. He
Yeah.
doesn't have it yet. Oh man. This race is still going, boys.
It is, yeah.
The race to the mail. Yeah, the sounds on the pose model. Every time you jump, there's this creepy mass salesman laugh. Amazing. Kind of scary, but at the same time, it's nice. It's comforting. And Tuba's now in Needlestone Watcher King Island.
Needlestone Watcher, yeah.
Needlestone Watcher. Leaf
That's where
throwing
Jim is heading
statues.
soon.
And Jar is now going to get a big key for Tower of the Gods. So this is still really close between him and Gymnast.
Yeah. Jar needs to beat Godan, and Jim needs to hit the Stone Watcher.
He would puzzle in Stone Watcher.
Yeah.
The mail. But yeah, this is gonna be a close finish, I'm pretty sure. Exactly. The only thing that Jar needs is that final try for shard.
See Tuba getting his light arrows there.
Yeah. Gymnast mailing the mail. Good thing we some of the runners have the picto box because we might need the photo finish. Well, time for golden.
Very exciting fight.
This is the best fight. I mean, in a way, it's the craziest fight in the game, just because like you don't use your sword at all.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that is true, yeah. That's pretty unique.
but at the same time, it's Ambrose. It's like, you know, I want a spaceship to beat that guy. Going pretty well for Andros. Meanwhile, Gymnast is heading inside Stonewatcher Needle on Rock Island.
Both he and Jar are one item away. But
Yep. One torch. Two torch. Three torches. Nope, two torches. Oh man. Oh wait, 3, 4. Hey.
there's Godan for Jarhead.
Oh man. Are they gonna get their last ending at the same time? Oh. Jim getting some arrows.
And there's Go Mode for Gymnast. Light arrows.
He's the first in go mode, but Jar is not much behind him. They both now need to head to where Tower the God would usually stand, but now it's going to be a big puddle of water called the ocean. The Great Sea.
Yep.
Yeah, it might all come down to the Puppet Ganon snipes.
Yeah. There's Go Mode for Jar.
And Gymnast is now entering the portal at 102.46. Wow. This is going to be a close one. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
having trouble with the statue, but he's got over it.
Yeah.
Tuba lagging a bit behind, also chilling with statues, but not the ones that we need.
Non-stop statues.
Who doesn't like some statues? Oh man, Gymnast is almost in prime bear skip location now.
The very legal move of barrier skip.
And look at that guy. You press B at the exact moment. Huh. That's my favorite trick. Meanwhile, Jar following him into Hyrule at 103.38. There's like not even a minute of difference between them.
Yeah, this is gonna come straight down to Puppet Ganon.
Oh, Symphonic Link, you are saying something that is very nice, because if someone wanted to do Hurricane Spin bear skip tonight, they would have had to collect all 5 Tingle statues and talk to Anko to get it.
Yeah.
According to the
Right.
spoiler log.
Yeah.
That's
Very
a bit of
unfortunate location.
That's a bit of a detour. A very nice bear skip from Jared 2.
Yes.
Both players using the B button to do it. Some players opt to do a jump slash into the bear just to make me lie about the B button. This is just a slight detour, guys. It's not
Yeah.
about the time. It's about the journey. Okay. Okay, it's mostly about the time. It's a race after all. But it's a nice detour. It's like the scenic route to Hyrule. Anko at Hurricane Spin. The nicest item in the game. Come on.
I wonder where all the other items were. Meme items.
Oh, meme items time with Tanjo. Tanjo now has the spoiler log open, and he's gonna
Oh,
for every meme item you get desire.
yeah. Auction was stacked. Magic armor and Trevor on auction.
And then the meme auctions. I do love
Yeah.
those.
Interestingly
Gymnast.
enough. Go ahead.
Gymnast getting rid of the first PG, the PG before PG. Phantom
Nice.
Ganon. But where was Greg is the big question.
Yeah, Greg was in Ice Ring, in the inner cave in Ice Ring.
He's chilling. He's chilling.
Yeah. And actually, Fire Mountain takes you to Ice Ring, so got
Oh,
some
he is
fun stuff
confused.
there.
Started saving 3 frames by sidling into that door.
Nice. Gotta save those
Meanwhile-
frames.
That man. Greg is the green rupee.
Green Rupee of Eternal Glory.
And there's also Trevor. Actually, don't remember what the words are.
Tingles, rainbow, extra valuable,
Rupee?
optional rupee. Yeah,
Optional rupees.
something along this line.
Trevor is nice. It's a nice name. If
Right.
any of you guys feel like naming their, oh my god, that's already a dead Papagena one.
Yeah. Gymnast is not messing around with this Papagena.
Yeah, he's just shooting. Look at that guy. I call him the American sniper, but we will get sued. Old Jar getting a nice double shot on the Moblins. Is Gymnast gonna go for the double grip shot? That's a new one.
See,
He's setting up.
one.
He got one, so that at least is going well. Jar getting his first snipe.
Yep.
Right off the bat. Usually good.
It's a good sign. Ooh.
Gymnast missing is a grip shot, but that's fine. The spider will only fall
Ooh.
one more time. Meanwhile, Jar catching up.
This is pretty close.
If Jar gets a nice double grip, that will be insanely close.
Oh yeah. Crypt shots will really make this close.
Wow, we are getting a race that is down to the wire. First snipe for the third phase on.
Oh.
Getting out the bombs.
Yeah, the bomb strats.
The tail is not in the wall. Everything is good.
See, Jar. Got that.
Got
Oh,
one.
single grip.
Yep, single grip. Singular grip.
Yeah. And Jim done with Papagena phase 3 now.
Yeah. Jar
Well-
is almost out of magic, so he's gonna drink some soup.
The Neef finishing up Godun now.
Meanwhile, Tuba is going for the third statue, so he's not that far behind.
No.
So now Neef will only need to go to a roll. I think he already has his light arrows.
Mm.
And Jim climbing up. Oh my
wow.
god, that shot!
What was that from Jar?
That was some shot right there.
Oh my goodness. How did that hit? That's amazing. Oh, Neef needing one more shard. Not sure exactly which one Neef needs.
Man, I didn't know that. Man, that shot from Jar had to amount for the curvature of the boss and everything.
Yeah. Jar, big
So-
brain math shot.
And now he's just spacing out on the rope. Jim only
Jim.
has to follow the script on Ganondorf, and everything should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. The script is going well. What's the point of the seed being more Zuko without more Tower? Good question. My life is done
Yeah.
with a team.
There's one person to pull that more favor. That would be Jim.
I want to see more Tower in a race sometime.
As long as it's not against me. That'd be fantastic.
And GG's to Gymnast with a time of
1:10:15.
10:15.
ZSR but GG's
Nice,
to
nice.
Jim.
That's a very nice time. He's the
Yeah.
first one to finish this race. He's going to be followed very closely by Jarhead.
Move into phase 2 of the game, right?
And Neef is still looking for Triper Shard. I think he's
Yeah.
going to the right ferry for it, though.
Yeah. With the Easter Fairy. Saved for the last.
And
Tuba
I think
entering Godun.
We're being joined by Gymnast. GG's Gymnast.
Hello.
GG's.
GG's.
The race was close.
Yes.
It
Giant.
was.
Right on your tail.
There's about a minute between you guys. Not even.
Yeah. And
So yeah, that was the first seeding race. How do you feel about your routing? Do you think everything went well for you? All that jazz.
I was a little surprised to learn that you can't buy Beetle's 20 rupee item at Windfall at night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a surprising one.
So I was like, all right, well, back to Dragon Roost.
Dragon Roots is often the answer.
yeah,
Yep.
Jar actually went to a paw print to get that checked.
Oh yeah, that's right, because Beetle appears there too.
Beetle appears in strange places.
GG's to Jar. Time of 1:11:13.
Yeah, very close. Not even a minute between you two. 59 seconds, but still. Meanwhile, we are joined by Jared. GG's. Jared, GG's gymnast.
GG's.
Yeah, most close.
Yeah,
Very close.
that's
to a
exciting. Yeah.
place. If every race in this tournament are that close, this will be hype.
Yeah. Dude, me misremembering the ghost ship order, I think did
Oh.
it.
Yeah, I was confused as to why the ghost ship was in
I
Diamond Step.
don't know
thought-
why those two are so backwards in my head. I don't get it.
Which island?
They just are. I have Diamond Step and Bomb Island mixed up in the ghost ship cycle.
Yeah.
I used to have it like perfect, but now I'm just like I keep like going back and forth. I don't know why.
Okay, so you did Ghost Ship like a lot later.
I did it I don't know. I did it decently early, I think, like before I entered a dungeon, but
Yeah, because my route was just get the Ghost Ship chart, get the Beetle item, or get the wallet and the Skull Hammer, and then sail to Crescent Moon, get the leaf, and then have the Ghost Ship be at Crescent Moon.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess that makes more sense now that I think about it. I went to Windfall first, and then went to Paw Print and did Crescent, and then I went back to Dragon Roost, and then I went from Dragon Roost to Eastern,
Right.
and then when I was at where was it? When I was going to Forest Haven to get my bottle, and then I was gonna like go to Bomb Island and get Ghost Ship there, and then go to Forbidden Woods, but that
That's not where the Ghost
did
Ship
not go the way it was supposed to. Yeah,
No.
it was not
Well-
at that island. It turns out.
Well, I mean, with two Song of Passings,
Yeah.
Everything works.
could've
With,
made it
with
appear.
enough songs of passing, everything works.
Well, I already had to play Song of Passing twice though, and I got really lucky that I didn't have to play it 3 times as the daylight cycle was just ending.
It's just according to the chat, you guys both lost the race because Tuba is using the post-ban model, so he wins, according to chat.
oh, well, yeah.
Look at Tuba being the man of the people now after everyone hated him for using the Toad model.
Yeah,
Tuba has won the Wind Waker Randomizer cosplay contest.
yeah. Sometimes you gotta change your look so people like you.
That's half the battle sometimes. Yeah, but it was a really close finish. You guys were
Yeah.
getting your last items like basically seconds apart and
Yeah.
entering high roll.
Yeah, and
That's pretty
Neef
good.
he's climbing up the last stairs, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
so-
pretty close.
so it seems.
Superman is breaking the barrier, so not that far behind.
Yeah.
Everyone is finishing.
So,
Yeah.
did you not end up doing hooks? You didn't do Morthover this time, Jim.
No, because I needed to get Skullhammer pretty much no matter what.
I mean,
So if I could have skipped Skullhammer quickly, then I probably would have considered skipping Hookshot
What
too.
was the other thing you really needed it for, though?
I got both of the small keys in Earth Temple. If I wanted to, I'd have to somehow skip every small key in Earth Temple if I wanted to skip Skullhammer.
Well.
So it wouldn't have been.
Oh
fast.
yeah. Wait. Yeah, no, I forgot. You need Hookshot to be able to do the small key skip. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's a problem. Didn't quite realize
That's
that
true,
because I was
yeah.
just planning on doing
Yeah.
Hookshot from the beginning.
it was quite the shame too that Mortover was not on the menu because the seed had the word Mort in it. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, more the Zuko.
and we're
Poor
switching
fellas.
2 players in. We now have Sizival joining us and Artemis Mitt. also. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun. More runners, more fun, guys. So
It's
that
cool.
was your qualifying race for both of you, Jim and Jar. How do you think the other races are gonna turn out? Like you guys saw Wu play tonight. Who are you scared in the
Oh.
list of players?
A lot of these people I had not seen in the community before today, so I have no idea for a lot of them. I am mildly frightened of Tuba and Neef because I know they're both good. The rest of them not as much. I know Sizz and Artemis aren't really bad, as you can see by where they are right now. They aren't exactly far behind.
No.
But it's specifically Tuba and Neef that I know are both pretty good. No, I'm not talking about people in the tournament, Zombie. I'm talking about people in this race.
Yeah, I think the person that you guys have to look out the most for in the World Tournament is placeholder 2. Seems like a good player.
Yeah.
Good old placeholder 1 and 2.
Placeholder 1 is pretty good, but placeholder 2 is where it's at, man.
Yeah, placeholder 2 is the underdog.
Yeah. He's on my fantasy Wind Waker Randomizer draft for the season. I'm hoping for great things, okay?
Yeah. What did you guys think about the Earth Temple this seed?
That
it,
Earth Temple, it was
Loaded.
goofy. It was
it,
goofy.
it heard that we really liked progressive sword upgrades.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
And
basically
it had
all the
a
items
bow
from the
behind it,
event.
which locked light arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What doesn't
Yeah.
like everything in the same dungeon? It's the best.
Yeah.
It's like a secret cache of weapons.
Yeah. And then the other dungeons were basically go modes, except for Note to Mom and Dragon Roost. It's
Yep,
pretty nutty.
and that was like not far out of the way at all.
No.
Yeah, it was pretty much on the way.
Yeah.
It was like probably it was somewhat out of the way, but like yeah, barely.
And Neef finishing up things with Puppet Ganon, so he's now gonna have to spaz on the rope and climb up. That's a classic.
So Sizzle is using the Ganondorf model.
Oh man,
For-
Ganondorf from
for-
Ganondorf action?
Yeah.
Sign me up! Artemis with the classic Link. Man, that's almost too tame.
I was really surprised that we're like everything we need to get on Windfall is like at the beginning.
What's fun to see you catch the kids like straight away. Don't
Yeah.
lose that muscle memory.
Yeah.
Almost felt like one of those seeds when you start playing Wind Waker Randomizer and you don't know any tricks and just go to Windfall first.
God,
Yeah.
I originally routed in like getting delivery bag first thing, and then like when I got to the end, I was like, wait, I don't use this until the end. I can just get it when I'm going to Stonewatcher.
Yeah.
That's
And
actually what Tuba did.
And I loaded up the game before the race actually started just to check because I didn't know for sure that there was a mailbox on Stonewatcher, and I was really happy that there was.
Ah, yes. There is
Yeah.
indeed a mailbox.
It was a very
Quite-
convenient place for one.
Yeah, quite poetic that you ended the run where you started, basically, on Stonewatcher.
Yeah.
Or at least Gymnast did, I think.
Oh, did you
Kids
get light arrows after 2TG then?
No, yeah, I
Beginning of
cleared
the
all
month.
the dungeons, then got delivery bag and mailed Note to Mom on Stonewatcher.
Okay. I ended up getting it before I went to Dragon Roost. But, you know, it's a minor thing. And here comes Neef with the finish.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
having a bit of trouble with like the script, but it's all right.
The script?
Yeah, the script. The one that ends with a sword in the forehead. That one.
Right. GG Neef.
Yeah,
GG's
GG's
to
to Neat. He's the third player to finish with a time of 1:20.33. Very nice race from him.
Yeah.
And we have a Tuba man that is not very far behind.
No.
Yes, indeed.
He has a delivery to make. Nice sword.
The real
Right.
hero of the American people.
UPS.
That was a good snipe at the end.
That's
Yeah.
very nice.
Oh, Jar, you had an amazing snipe in phase 3 of Up Again. That was
Curve.
ridiculous.
I don't even remember. Oh, was it which one?
It was the second shot, I believe, on
Oh
phase
yeah,
3.
that was pretty nifty. Where he was like curling around, and I shot it as he was like crossing in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Like you start turning after you shot, and the shot just got through and hit the tail anyway. Oh, and fire and ice arrows for Artemis.
Nice.
And we are joined by Neve. GG's Neve.
GG.
GG.
Thank you.
That went pretty well overall.
Yeah.
An unfortunate death in our temple, though, but
Yeah.
There you go. And an unfortunate routing error as well.
Yeah, we were wondering.
boss first had us kind of confused.
I should have done the boss. I completely forgot that I don't know how to turn on the lights by myself in the Lightroom, like without command melody. So yeah, I just saw boss keys in the Lightroom. I'm like, oh, that's easy. I'll just do that. No,
God.
I couldn't get it. So I had to.
Yeah.
I should have just figured that out before I lost my chest storage and done Valhalla first, but I did not.
Hey, I mean, it's a seeding race. You made a mistake, but you're gonna get stronger from it. Next time, you're gonna make a different mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
This Earth Temple is definitely not friendly.
By the way, Neve, Zombie God says to get good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep, I need it.
Oh, Tuba is pretty close to making a same-day delivery of a sword in the forehead of Ganondorf, so let's look for that.
Looks like we picked good people for the restream today.
Oh yeah. Very nice restream, close race, and GG's to Tuba, man.
GG Tuba.
Jeez.
Mr. Mailbox himself.
He has made a delivery, a sword to the head. Let's go. And he finishes with a time of 1:23.25.
Very nice.
Yep, that is very nice. A very nice time.
No runners disqualified because they didn't
Tub man.
forgot to move
GG's
to
to
the
you.
second screen.
Tuba.
Thank you very much. That ET was big old deal back then.
Yeah.
I think I would have snagged third if it wasn't for that. Which makes it's like, I'm just so sad that I forgot. I had it written down and everything. Lose storage on that chest, and then I just immediately rushed the 3 blocks without losing storage, and then realized, oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, and then I tilted myself to oblivion after that, and then lost 2 minutes to that really easy storage spot. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, those chujis were annoying you.
Yeah, but once I got past that, it was fine. Everything else was fine except for that ET.
And
So
thank you, Bingotown, for the nice raid. By the way, very nice of you. But yeah, that was a pretty weird seed. I wouldn't want to run that one as not a plan though.
oh yeah, that's any of these seeds in a nutshell. I don't want to be looking for the entrances blind.
No.
I mean, entrances are fun when you're not racing.
True.
Yeah, that was pretty fun to watch. That was the first of 4 seeding races, if I'm not mistaken. So there's gonna be more Wind Waker action coming soon. Should be fun. There's gonna be a world tournament after that, so even more Wind Waker Randomizer.
Yeah.
We
I
do
was
in
about
fact
to
still
make
have a whole tournament.
Yeah. Let's hope it's faster than the last one.
Here's hoping. We do have deadlines for this one at least.
Yes.
Man.
The deadlines are all I'm praying for.
There's There's two matches I'm really looking forward to if they ever happen. I want a Vex versus Vex and a placeholder 1 versus placeholder 2. Let's go.
Dude, I don't know. Placeholder 2 is going to absolutely destroy me in groups. I can feel it.
He's the underdog for this one, but he could do it.
It would be funny if it actually did get placed in your group.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be placed in the top 2 groups, and considering I'm in considering I got 4th in this one, I don't think I'm getting top 2 groups.
But the real question is, if you decide you add him into your group, would you forfeit the race just for the meme?
I'd give placeholder 2 a 10-minute head start and head to Grandma's basement for 10 minutes.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Wow, Vermont strat.
That's nice, strat. Do you guys want my route for tonight? Oh, Grandma's basement. Just stay there. Stay there.
Oh my goodness.
It's the best place in the world because you don't have to pay rent.
True.
Yeah, it was cool to see all the runners on the restream do the Wind Waker buffer into Gale Isle. But Tuba was the only one who did it with door cancel. Everyone else just did the.
It crossed my
slash.
mind, but I didn't want to do it with blind door cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I activated the kids with door cancel so that I could see, and then continued onward into it, and then just went back and did the kids after.
Yeah, I didn't want. My thing was I didn't want to have to start them again.
You don't have to. I literally just got off the boat and bunked the tree for Ivan.
Oh. Well, even still, I didn't want to have to go back to the island just for a second time
and that's
because everything
completely fair.
else you can do on the very first trip. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was
I
just
I can't remember, where was Hammer again?
wallet mail.
That's right. So it was easy. I just chose not to get it.
Yeah. But you were also like obviously you didn't go into the right side of
Yeah,
temple.
I did the scuff strats that I should have done better.
Yeah, I know you've been talking about your Earth Temple rolls recently in these races.
Yeah, it was weird. Like everything, I was looking at my route and I was like, oh my god, I've got to do 3 different roll clips, and I'm just like, this is going to be awful. And then
the roll.
2 out of 3 of the roll clips were first try, and the other one was third try, and I'm just like, why was I so scared? And then all of the fuck ups happened, and I'm like, that's why.
It's all part of the fun, okay?
That's why.
If you play a plan though without some scuff, is it really a plan though? That is the
Not
question.
in my book. Not in my book.
Yeah.
Doesn't count. Disqualified. Let's go.
Yeah. We saw you burn your butt in the Magtail room in DRC jar.
All right.
That
All right,
was-
listen. I was trying to do the cutscene skip, which I don't even know how to do consistently in the first place. I was just kind of trying to do it, so my thumb was on the C stick, and then I realized as I was jumping that I hadn't thrown the pot yet. I was like, oh no.
To be fair,
So
John,
I was hoping that like the lava was gonna catch it and like bring it over to the spire. So I tried to like leaf and wait for it, and it didn't move. And I was
Right.
to be fair, Jar, you did
God.
skip the cutscene, but you replaced it with a longer one.
yeah. I didn't even skip the cutscene.
Nope. You just delayed it.
Oh.
I picked a box on Sizzle's screen, so
Yeah.
you guys
Also-
know what that means.
Yeah. Shout out to the required Pictobox and required heart container.
Always nice.
Yeah.
Wait. I didn't get the Picto.
Oh, I guess you must have gotten your mail differently then.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Where was?
Picto was on Orca mail.
Oh yeah. I got Fire Ice before Forbidden Woods. Earth Temple was my first dungeon.
Sizz, what are you doing there, bro?
Oh, I think they got the Picto there and are unsure which mail the Fire Ice is in.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's in Baitos. You had to play. You got to mail Note to Mom to play Song of Passing a couple times.
I'm-
Do
I'm
they even
taking-
have Note to Mom?
I'm taking a look at their tracker. I don't even think they have delivery bag.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they have it.
Man. Artemis having a bit of trouble with that statue, Skip.
Ah, yes. The
Warping on land.
The warp on land strat.
Yeah, that's the best one.
I definitely haven't done that inside a fairy fountain before.
Yeah, you have.
It was the first thing I thought of.
You have.
I vote that you should be able to warp on land if you are using the postbox skin.
That would be great.
Hard agree. I'll take every little advantage I can get.
You guys don't know, but if you go to Grandma's basement, you can warp from there. Just kidding. There's also warp Ganondorf.
Dude, imagine Grandma telling you can't go out and play with your friends, so you go under her house and summon a freaking tornado under her basement.
Man, that sounds like the Wind West. I don't like it. Artemis having a lot of trouble with that statue, Skip, sadly.
Sis, where you going, dude?
This isn't Bird Peak.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Bird Peak, but it's not actually Bird's Peak.
You guys might not,
Wait,
you guys
but
might
Bird
not
Peak
like
was,
it.
I think.
Oh, he might be going
delivery
for.
bag and Islet of Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't
If we
remember
rushed
what
that
was
too
in-
bad.
You just saw it. You just remembered.
I'm so confused.
This might not look like it, but that Bird's Peak performance right there.
Oh,
Artemis is doing vanilla strats.
yeah.
Oh, Jim, in the chat, someone is sending a shout out to say it's good to see you chilling just in the VC, just relaxing.
I am very confused, Sis.
Yeah.
He got it, but now he's doing it again. Is he just showing off?
Maybe?
Where was Command Melody? I never got that.
I didn't even.
No.
I think I looked it up at some point, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was in a
on
random
Angular.
fairy island.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's on
Angular.
Angular. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on
Oh,
Angular.
yeah,
Angular
Where's
was
it?
vanilla. Vanilla.
Oh snap! Yeah, it was. Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to sail from boating course to
Wait.
cliff, so
Mm.
I decided to say no to that one. And Mirror
Yeah.
Shield was much nicer, anyways.
Oh, EGL's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you guys skipped command.
I was.
Wait, but why does Sis need EGL?
Doesn't want to roll clip, maybe?
Yeah.
He's
The
he's
trackers.
already he's already been in ET.
Were the shards and stuff ever reset?
Good question.
Trackers?
Oh.
It's a good question.
We're all very
Not sure.
confused.
I'm just gonna assume that it's RNG manip and move on.
Yeah.
I am heartily confused.
To be fair, they were switched in the middle of the race, so we don't
Yeah.
really know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, it looks like both of our trackers might be
Oh,
leaving.
I think Sis thinks that he needs EGL in order to get a letter from Bido.
Maybe?
That might be a thing.
Bro, you just need the letter.
You just need the letter and you gotta mail it.
Dang.
That's real unfortunate.
Do you guys know what that is? It's gonna be a teaching moment when he gets to the cat right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he already
Gonna
on the
learn.
DRC?
Good question.
I mean, according to the tracker he has, but we don't actually know.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it's kind of just in the middle of DRC, not really optimal.
Yeah.
Our tracker for is
He's-
saying that the syzygy tracker is up to date, so it's still a question, man.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Oof.
He's
Think you're
going
right.
back to Earth Temple.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I wonder if Sis knows the trigger then, because
Mhm.
I'm just based on getting EGL to try and trigger the letter. I wonder if he doesn't know the actual trigger,
It's possible.
which is quite unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hello, Elijah.
Oh man, that's a message. Hi.
Yeah.
that's-
No one.
That's a loaded question, Elijah.
True.
Yeah. No one went for a hurricane spin on ankle.
Yeah, Weird.
Kind of weird.
I wonder why.
Wait a second.
Earth Temple is in Logic. That would be nice for Jalhala. Get to say hi to Tingle too.
There's many reasons to do it. Come on, guys.
The only meme items I remember looking up was Double Magic, and I saw Trevor briefly.
Yeah. Was it when you were looking for money?
Yep.
Yeah. I did the same thing.
A
Yeah.
brief encounter with Trevor.
I then realized that whenever I needed the money, I was already going to have stored the 200 rupees in ETs, so that worked out pretty well.
I just needed the money for the beetle thing at the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's right. I never got Beetle, so I didn't have to.
Oh
worry.
yeah, that's true.
Who needs a beetle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only rupees that I needed was
Wait.
30 for
No.
the Fido letter.
By the way, guys, we can know for sure Sis has been in Earth Temple because he has a full sword.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
And full.
Well,
And
I-
all
I-
H pieces of the Triforce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't quite catch that one.
Mhm. See, I remembered watching Sis do the roll clip into BK chest, so.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I saw someone do that for some reason. I thought it was Artemis.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure Artemis has been in Tower of the Gods the entire time I've been here. I don't actually know though.
It's been a while, yeah.
I am very confused.
Yeah.
Man, I am afraid.
Yeah,
Same.
I wonder what Sis is gonna do, like what he thinks the trigger will
Yeah,
be.
I'm.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not gonna break both song stones and then warp out, right?
I really hope not.
If he does, I'll be impressed. Like, that's the dedication.
Worst case,
Yeah.
you can just check the logic file. It'll
Yeah.
if it has like specific requirements, it has them listed, or it tells you what they are.
Yeah.
Like for Linda and Anton, it tells you that you need to do the Lenzo side quest first.
Which is the only
Yeah.
reason why Linda Anton is garbage.
Yeah, there's a lot of like things like that that have to be known for this tournament. Like even just opening up the Ghost Ship chart to enter Ghost Ship.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
such
I was so happy about that leaf location.
Yeah, that was nice.
Am I the only one that did Ghost Ship differently?
That we know, yes.
Yeah.
God.
I correct it.
Yeah, I like Ghost Ship. I immediately rushed after Islet of Steel.
Oh, did you get Islet at the beginning?
Yeah, I did Islet early.
Okay.
Delivered
Sorry.
back.
I ended up. I was like, dude, I was originally gonna do it like at the very beginning, and then I was just like, wait, dude, I'm not gonna use this at all until like the very end. I can just get it when I'm going back to Stonewatcher.
See, I thought about that too, but I was sitting there thinking, then I've got the letter from Orca that I'm going to have to worry about. I've got all sorts of different letters that I'm going to have to span through, and I thought the time sync might have been negligible.
Hmm.
But also, the ships were really loyal to their fellow gatekeeper today, so it took a little bit.
Took a while. And Artemis is now done with Golden.
Yeah.
So,
And Elijah Notamam is in DRC.
Yeah,
And,
no,
The dark room.
The dark room. The place with the bats. I love that room.
bye,
Yeah.
Medley.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna head out for now.
Well,
All right.
See you.
Good.
GG's for her.
GG's again.
Yep.
To,
GG,
all
Jim.
of us.
Less than a minute, dude.
Everybody.
I had a
Yeah.
feeling it was gonna happen, but it was less than a minute. Ah.
If we get a rematch, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a decent chance there will be one at some point. We'll see.
Oh.
Maybe grand finals.
If you guys don't get eliminated by placeholder 1 and 2 respectively,
Of course.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm real worried about it.
they're
Alright,
out
yeah.
for blood.
Alright, thanks for the restream and commentating and stuff, guys. GG's.
So good night
I'll
to
see you guys later.
Yeah, I will also be heading out because it is dinner time.
Oh
All
my.
right.
That's a
GG's,
really-
Joe.
Dinner pod.
Good night, everyone.
GG, see you.
Very
Dimnu.
fun match to watch.
GG's.
And yeah, thank you guys for hosting and commentating and watching us roll thousands of times.
You guys like to be really close, like a minute apart, because you're leaving like a minute apart. You were ahead of the apart. It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Does that mean I'm gonna come back in a minute? Who knows?
Oh, that will be the twist.
With dinner, dang.
Yeah, speedrun dinner.
Anyway, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night,
Have
Jim.
a good one.
Don't do showing skip. Yeah, we are still wondering what Sizival is doing.
Yeah, I think Sizz is also wondering what he's doing. He's very confused.
I mean, it looks like. Oh, so close. He warped to Great Fish, but is going southeast instead of south. So he's going to Stonewatcher instead of Islet.
Back to Stonewatcher.
I mean, Stonewatcher is a nice place. It has
It
nice
is, yeah.
Yeah. And is that go mode for Artemis?
Yeah, that's go mode.
Okay, yeah. Same go mode as Neef,
Yeah.
leaving Eastern for the very end.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Not a bad strat. I mean, there's no bad strats.
I can't wait to go back and watch this VOD.
It's gonna be a pretty good one. Like, all of you guys add very different routing, so it stays interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, says the Vol just doing neutral music.
Yeah.
It's like the lo-fi of Iroh right there. Dong, dong, dong. Over and over again.
Just need to add the stereotypical cassette tape sound in the background.
Oh man, that's a classic. I go get the cassette tape right now. Lo-fi beats you can chill and sail to. That's a good
Comment of the century.
That's a good one.
Oh my god.
That's a
Chat
close
knocking out
second.
of the
then, I
park.
believe. That's a close second. Lo-fi beats you can warp on land too. That's a good second right there. You guys have been amazing. Thank you, Chad.
Yes.
Thank god Sizz is in Islet now.
Yes.
It's on the right track.
Meanwhile, Artemis is gonna perform the bear skip, or
Ooh.
not.
Ooh. Unfortunate.
Get bonked.
Yeah, got a bonk on that wall.
Hey, thank you very much. Look, personally, for your awesome being here. Very
Yeah,
cool
you-
to have.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
You're breathtaking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice bonk emote right there.
Alright, let's see what Sizz does.
I honestly, I can't wait for him to find the way.
It looks
Good.
like they're going to boating course, so I think they're grabbing note to mom.
Yes. I think that their routing forgot a little something, and now they have to find it, basically.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, Tuba, according to chat rules, you won the race because you were playing the postman. So
I guess that's pretty good replacement considering I used to always lose for playing Toad. So
but the problem with that that win is now that you have to play against placeholder 1 or 2. So it's gonna be a
yeah, I think I'll
Watch
leave.
Chapel, Elijah.
I think I'll leave Jar and Jim to them.
Yeah, you also got the bottle first, but you were the last on Restream to save Grandma. Neef was actually the first person.
Oh, and
Wow.
So,
Interesting.
what's the deal?
we have confirmation now. According to our tracker, Rivus the ferret, Sis does not have the letter, so
Hmm.
he has to go get note to mom. Yeah, thank you to our trackers for tonight. Rivus the ferret and DJ Guapo. Amazing guys.
Yeah.
dealing with the trouble of switching runners mid-race. You guys,
Oh, that was
Nice.
a little close. Obviously, I'm on a bit of a slight delay, but
it's too close for comfort, at least.
Yeah. Neef actually did the same jump. And it was
Yeah.
a lot
It's a
more
cool
gas.
I'm not cool enough. I had to go the long way around.
I'm not cool enough. I just go back up and hope that I have the leaf.
Wait, wasn't Notamam in Dark Room?
Yeah, it says you got to go the other way.
Wrong way. But now he has to kill the bokoblins to go
I mean,
up.
let's be fair. This pot room is a little dark.
It is a little dark.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, there's one torch. That's not enough for that room. You need to light the second one. Meanwhile, Artemis using light arrows to just
All right, yeah.
destroy things. That's a sad thing about that room. Once you get it wrong, you gotta beat all the bokoblins to go out. So every room is a dark room if you close your eyes. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
And you consider it. I close my eyes. Puppet Ganon is very dark right now.
So did anyone else get lost in the dark room, or is it just me?
As a kid or now? Because as a kid I did it, but now I do.
I did not get lost per se, but I definitely bonked into a wall at least twice.
Yeah, I felt like I needed to turn my monitor up. That's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so bad sometimes. Like, ugh.
To be fair,
Exceptionally
when you
dark.
bonk, it's kind of like echolocation, so you kind of find your way thanks to it. Oh, soup time.
Required grammar. Feels good. Good seed.
Yeah. So now that's Sizzle as the Notamon. We should see some fire arrows and light arrows soon. So
Yes.
that will be the best. Meanwhile, Artemis starting his their fight against Puppet Ganon. Never the easiest fight.
No.
By the way, I forgot to ask. Did everyone on Restream get the same bottle?
Think so?
Yes. Yeah. Everyone got the paw print one. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no better bottle.
The
No.
forbidden paw print bottle.
I remember there were two that were like strictly like forbidden, but I can't remember what the third one was. Because there was
Yeah.
one on Master Sword and one on Mineko, and I'm like, yeah, those are dead. I have never seen bottles more dead to me.
Yeah. There was one in the Stalfos crypt in Earth Temple as well. which
That's
is
what it was. Yeah.
Quite nasty.
Imagine opening the spoiler log and all the bottles are in paw print, but you can't get all 4 of them because you don't have the grappling hook.
hmm
That's my nightmare.
This is finally getting that fire and ice arrows. Yeah.
The biggest comeback of the century.
Yeah, that is a comeback right there. So our 2 runners right now are still fighting for 5th place. So
Yeah.
still very important. So
It's actually really cool that we have a lot of new runners.
yeah, there's so
Participating in the
much
tournament.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
It's crazy to me because I've been kind of out of the loop, and now there's like 4 times the people that were before. I got a lot of names to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, I can be glad about one thing this seed. The seeding race for season 3, Neef sniped me in the climbing while I was climbing up the staircase. This time I made it to PG2.
Progress. Progress, man.
Wow. How far we've come.
So I've slowed down. I've regressed. I guess I do need to get good.
Oh, shit.
I fear the day that we get paired together again. Because every single time I look through all of the potential matches and I'm like, okay, this one I could beat, this one I can't beat, this one I could beat, and then I just see the name Neef and I'm like,
Oh god.
oh no.
He has the need for speed. Man. Gotta go. Oh, and we are looking good for Sizzle. He's going in Iroh. He found the way.
He found
Yeah.
it.
Found the way home. And meanwhile, Optimus finishing things up with Puppet Gantry. Now
Yep.
it's only time to spaz on the rope and climb up. Getting close. And every time I get to Iroh now and I see the moblins and Darknuts, I'm just like, oh my god. There's people!
Yeah. A recent addition to the randomizer.
Not good for social distancing, but damn does it look good.
All right, and both runners going to Ganon now with Hero's Sword and 4 Triforce Shards.
New meta.
That would be interesting to see.
Quickest Plando I have ever seen in my life.
It took the warp pot in Grandma's basement to Ganondorf. Amazing!
What amazing play. Never before seen.
Sizzle is rolling. Artemis is climbing.
Yep.
I definitely want to watch the rest of these streaming race or seeding races. See if there's any seeds that let you skip the grappling hook.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Such a cool strat.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those, but it feels actually a lot more rare than not, just because of the Cabana entrance.
Yeah.
I swear, every single time DRC is not in logic, and I'm like, yes, I can skip it. Suddenly, the Cabana is blocking the way until one of the required dungeons. Why?
I can't skip grappling hook. Oh no, it's Cabin of Dead. Fuck.
Yeah.
You know, I've done quite a few of these to practice, and I've never had anything in Cabana that I needed to do.
Oh wow. So maybe you want to get matched up with Neef so you can skip grappling hook too.
Yeah, right?
I'll try to skip and then I'll walk into Cabana and be like, oh no.
Oh yeah.
I've done that before.
Straight up pulling a Jarhead.
But I've done Cabin of Deed skip to then realize I don't have the grappling hook before, so everything's possible. And GG's to
There you go.
Artemis. So
Jeez.
Big GG's.
I believe that now we are gonna go raid Sizzle. So it's been really fun.
Yep. 5th place with a time of 1:53:57.
Yep, 5th place. And there's still a bunch of people in the run for 6th place.
Yeah, that's only half the runners finished.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and I get confirmation that we're gonna get Artemis for an interview real quick before we go raid our friend.
Pog.
Oh, and apparently we're gonna watch CZ Ball to the end now. So
Double Pog.
It's almost
yeah,
done.
double bug. They found their way, says our streamer. She wrote. And GG's to Artemis.
GG.
A nice 5th place. What do you feel about your performance, the seed, your routing, or anything? Honestly, like you can tell us how you feel about like dogs in general, if you want.
My execution was awful. I went in with 28 bombs to Cali down. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is enough. Ended up having to use bow to finish it off.
I've been there before.
It was I wasted 20 bombs trying to get that last hit with bombs. I'm like, and then it just kind of went. The execution kind of started to drop after that. So it's getting a little frustrated with myself.
It's understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, happens to the best, as we say.
As far as route, I don't think, from what I know how to do, I think I routed it fine. There was one minor thing with the ghost ship that I wish I would have done DRI before Crescent Moon, but That's really the only like thing that I can think of.
Yeah, most runners on the restream went to Crescent Moon like the first night to get the ghost ship right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wish I would have grabbed the ghost ship chart. So the first time I was at Crescent Moon, I could have just grabbed the leaf and then gone to the ship.
That was like the gut rotting for that one today.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, you could also do a Jarhead and go to Diamond Step instead.
Or Bomb Island first, and then
Bomb Island first.
Oh gosh.
Forget the cycle right
Wait,
there.
Jar. Did Jar like what happened?
Well, he didn't get Ghost Ship at Crescent when he was there. I guess he went to Bomb. He thought it would be at Bomb, but it was at Diamond Step, so he warped for Forbidden Woods. Went to Bomb. Wasn't there. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, that's a big feels bad.
Yeah.
Especially with like looking at the time that he finished.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bam. Yeah, we had like a really close race for first place. Not even a minute between those two.
I mean, I still don't know the order. I know it starts at Crescent, and that's it. That's all I know.
Crescent, the only ones I remember are the first 3. Actually, that's a lie, the first 4. And it's Crescent, Diamond Step, Bomb Island, Spectacle. And the rest of them are beyond my pay grade.
The only thing I know about the ghost ship is that it doesn't spawn in Grandma's basement.
Yeah. I mean, if an entire, like, frigate of big old ghosty baddies spawned, like, in the place where I lived as a child, I would probably not want to save the world.
I'm just gonna go for the Ghostbusters. So.
I mean, I'd rather do that than like stay at home, you know?
You imagine you just live in a basement with like a massive ghost ship, and you're just like, yeah, at least I don't pay rent here.
like at that point you feel bad clearing Earth Temple. You're like, these were my friends growing up.
Hey Jahala, where did you go to high school? I missed you, man. But yeah, I think the highlight of this seed is the fact that you guys played with what could be described as the sound of a laser as your name.
Yeah, basically. Ghost Ship Roommate sounds like an incredible sitcom.
Oh man, I will invest in this. And time to climb the rope with Sisyphal.
Judging by all our comments in here, we all had some interesting oh, we can't do this moments.
Yeah. To let you know my big blunder. I forgot to take storage to get rid of storage. Whenever I did the small key skip, and then went into the 3 blocks room and realized, oh wait, this isn't a thing. So I had to soft reset out.
Every runner had a mistake here and there.
Oh yeah,
it's just
it's impossible to get the God run.
Whoa, we got grapple skip here by Sizz.
Yo, Sizz. Pop off.
You set up by Slam.
I need to practice the new Slam setup. Haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Because Cali Demos like used up all my bombs. When like I originally wasn't. I was like Forbidden Woods was my last one, but then as I was like at like as I did DRC and Command Melody at Boning Course, I'm like, wait, I have to go this way anyways to Birds Peak Rock. Why am I routing this later? I'll just do it now. So it saves a warp. So it saved a warp, but then I had to warp everywhere trying to find bombs again because Windfall Beetle didn't have bombs. So because I was gonna head to Earth Temple next, and I needed to blow up the rocks to get in.
Yeah.
So I warped to Windfall, Windfall or Beetle didn't have them, so then I warped to Tower of the Gods to go to Cabana because I'm like, this is the only place I know there are bombs.
Yeah, well, there's a bomb shop on Windfall. You can
Well,
buy
I know,
bombs
but
there.
like, aren't they like super expensive?
I'm not sure actually. Never. I don't think I've ever bought bombs there.
Yeah, that's like I'm like, there's the bomb shop, but like, isn't the whole point of that bomb shop is like the bombs are super expensive? So I'm not even going to bother trying to look there.
Fair.
Although I realized as I was sailing to Rockspire that there's a couple lookout platforms that probably had bombs in the pots.
Right. Yeah, I think I saw you trying to get storage on Rockspire. Or it was,
I was. So that was after I cleared Earth Temple. My plan was to try and get storage, just super swim down to Stonewatcher. Rope to Great Fish to sail down. I didn't really know where to get storage. It was kind of like I was there right at the boat. I'm like, can I get storage off this piece of land here? No, okay, like that was really just like, well, we've lost so much time already. What's checking something here gonna cost us?
Hey, please, gang, give me just a crumb of storage.
Yeah, no. Oh god, my execution was just awful.
Oh,
Right after Forbidden Woods just went downhill.
we missed it. What happened?
Oh, just Cali down was rough.
I think, yeah.
And I think it's almost done for Cities of All, but I'm not sure because either Ganon won or we won. Very confusing with that.
Ganon kill on Ganon.
Oh man.
GG's this is though. Time of 2:02:47.
Yeah, and I think it gives him 6th place actually. So
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, big GGs.
So yeah, I'm curious to see how the rest of the seeding races go.
There's still 3 more seeding races. I think they coming up this week. There's one tomorrow at 11 a.m. EST.
I think it's 11 p.m. Eastern
PM.
time.
Should be AM.
Is it?
Otherwise,
Yeah, I think tomorrow
I won't be
should
running
be
that
AM.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tomorrow should be AM, and then the 11 p.m. is on Tuesday.
And Mondays is 1 p.m.
Oh, it is 11 a.m. Tuesdays is 11 p.m. Okay, I knew there's 11 p.m. somewhere.
Yeah.
And you guys know what's even better? After those seeding races, we get like a world tournament of those races.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see like placeholder 2 beat some asses. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm scared.
And-
Placeholder 2 is gonna swing by me, man.
Yeah,
Hey guys,
GG.
GG's sis.
GG's.
So yeah, that note from Bido.
Oh my god. I lost
Yeah.
literally I lost half an hour, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, it's something close to that.
20-30 minutes. Oh my god. That feels so bad, man.
Yeah.
What happened?
I thought the requirements were just beat Earth Temple,
Oh,
and so I didn't route in anything else.
ouch.
And so
yeah, such.
then I pulled up the tracker, looked at the tracker wrong. Didn't realize that you needed the delivery bag and note to mom. So I went back, got all the keys, got Earth God's Lyric, was like, it's not here. And of course I sailed to Stonewatcher to check because I am forehead. and then I realized I needed note to mom and delivery bag, so I went and got them. And my disappointment was immeasurable and my day was ruined.
Oh god.
No,
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
yeah.
But
Here's a good thing. You made that mistake in a seeding race, so maybe you got to do it in the actual race in the tournament.
Got it out of my system, right?
yeah.
Maybe
Exactly.
replace it by like another bigger mistake. That would be like amazing. Like if you're gonna mess it up, just mess it up big. Go out with the
Spectacularly, right?
Just
Tack an extra 20 minutes on there.
Yeah.
go. But yeah, honestly, from what we saw, except that mistake, you look like you were playing well. So very nice. Can't wait to see you in the tournament. So.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I feel like I played decent overall. Earth Temple just kind of kicked me in the butt.
Oh my god, we just got 2 finishes. Parker the Panda finished at 2:06:37, followed by Jet Louder at 2:06:42.
Oh my god.
That is insane.
Is that technically a tie?
I believe the tie is 3 seconds apart.
Oh, is it 3 seconds?
That one is at 5 seconds. Wow.
That is insane.
might be worth it to go watch the VODs of those two.
No kidding.
Yeah, watch the ending of that.
Yeah, gotta watch that. Even closer, the Gymnast Jarhead fights at the beginning.
Yeah, I think Jet entered PG a little before Parker, so
Ooh,
that is actually a snipe.
yeah.
Dang.
Damn. But yeah,
That's
that was
exciting, huh?
It is, yeah.
exciting stuff for the first seeding race. There's still 3 more to come. I think that's gonna be all from us tonight. Because everything has to have in hand. Like, we've been here for a while. There's gonna be more Wind Waker Randomizer Plendo tournament coming out your way soon. So thank you everyone that was here. Thank you the trackers for tracking. That was amazing. EJ Guapo and Rivers the Ferret. Good job. Thank you to ZSR for hosting us. Thank you, Tanjo, for commentating with me on short notice.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And thank you, runners, for giving us that spectacle.
The spectacle was.
Spectacle is good, even if the seed isn't. Okay.
And good luck to all the other runners who have yet to do their seeding races.
Yeah. Good luck, guys. You guys.
Wow, you guys did such an amazing job. I just don't need to say anything. Shouting out obviously our amazing commentators for this. Just giving you guys another plug. You did a great job for this.
Good job. Nice.
This was quite an interesting race overall. But definitely come back for the next seeding races tomorrow at I guess noon Eastern is what I see on the schedule. Although it says 11:50.
Well, that's when, yeah, I guess 11 is like when the run
will be at noon for people. Yep.
Yeah, the restream will start at noon. So please come back and check the next race, and we look forward to seeing you again. We'll raid Stellacat, who is still going. I think they're a little further than Sir Kelp, who's also running their own Phantom Ganon. So we'll cheer on Stellacat. They have no mic, but send a couple of messages, and then they will see it when they complete.
And then love.
And thanks Shiro for the restream.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so
thank you
much.
so much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for making my job easy. Yeah, we'll see you all here tomorrow. I believe it's probably going to be, let's see what channel. It is going to be on ZSR2. So this is on the main ZSR, but the next seeding match will be on ZSR2.
Is it gonna keep going that way? Like
ZSR3, ZSR4.
ZSR2 for the second, ZSR3 for this third race, and then we finish with ZSR4.
You know, we actually could, because there are 4 channels that are set up to do this. So
we recently set up ZSR4 to do stuff with everything going on. So yeah,
that's a
I
concept.
always want to do that, even if the other channels are free. Just
I was gonna say, all right, let's let the staff know that we're just gonna like do it in sequential order, because that makes the most sense. I like that plan.
It's a concrete.
All right, everyone have a good night. We will check you on the next one.
Sleep well, everyone.
Bye bye.
Night all.